Good morning or afternoon. Today we are looking at number 123, Amazing Grace, from Book 1. This was written by an English man named John Newton in 1779. John Newton has an interesting and tragic story with hints of redemption at the end. He was, at the beginning of his life, a slave trader, and he was a captain of a ship that transported slaves to and from Africa. In 1748, there was a giant storm, and he was sure he was going to die. And then on this night, when this was happening, he dropped down to his knees and begged and pleaded for somebody or something to save him. He realized in 1755 how horrific his trade was and stopped. Not only that, but he completely changed his life and became an abolitionist and an Anglican minister. He dedicated the second half of his life to trying to eliminate slavery in England and in Europe. He eventually wrote a pamphlet called Thoughts Upon the Slave Trade, and a quote in that was, "It will always be a subject of humiliating reflection for me that I was once an active instrument in a business which now makes my heart shudder." This pamphlet he distributed to every member of the British Parliament. So he dedicated every moment of the rest of his life to eliminating the practice that he built the first half of his life on. Somewhere in that, he wrote this tune called Amazing Grace, which is about redemption and changing your life. As we look at the tune, it should be a pretty familiar one because this one is estimated to be played 100 million times every year in the United States. You've probably heard it on flute, on piano, you've heard it sung, you've heard it played on trumpet, you may have even heard it on bagpipes. So the tempo here is andante, 3/4 time signature, and it's in the key of E flat. It also has a pickup note here right at the beginning. So scanning through it, there shouldn't really be any new information for us to know here. The most challenging thing about this one, I would say, are the dynamic transitions. The parts where you're getting louder, I think, are fairly simple and easy to do, and even intuitive because it just sounds like you should get louder here. When you start getting softer, you have to work a little harder to coordinate where exactly you're going to breathe here so that the music maintains its integrity. So I think that you'll have no problem whatsoever getting through this one. Clarinets, it's going to be a little rough here, playing this transition from C to A over and over and over again. But looking over at one of the other parts, percussion, I see that there is only a suspended cymbal with mallet parts on this. So there should be only one person playing suspended cymbal, and it looks to me like it's fairly simple as well. And if you would rather just leave this out altogether and play the mallet part, that would be fine too. I think that this tune in particular can serve as a pretty good reminder that it's important to take stock of yourself every now and then and think, is what I'm doing helping people or is it hurting people? Am I in the right here or am I in the wrong? So I hope that you have fun playing this tune. Good luck.